Okay. Woohoo! I'd be in really big trouble. Well, I want to welcome you all to our Friday district Zoom. And this is July the 16th, and we have a lot of exciting things to share with you. And I am featuring all of the VIP items, the jewelry, because it is VIP time, and this is the first month of to be able to earn the beautiful watch. But so Cathe is a VIP. I know Norma is. I know Karen is. I know Tanisha is. I have a Latina that is. I'm trying to remember, but look, Cathe hasn't gotten her order yet. But here is the bag. What do you think? That beautiful? Yeah, so the next item, so we've got, it's all about the teal. So we've got the earrings, the necklace, and the watch. And then we've got this beautiful tote bag, and it has a bee, and I think that's continuous. And then there is the 65, and there's a heart, and there is the Jafra logo. It's around it's a J with a beehive or honeycomb. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So anyways, so we want to thank you, Yvette. I think you might be the winner unless someone else comes in and challenges you. We've had quite the crazy day, and
it pays to show up, huh, Yvette?
It does. I mean, I wondered if I was going to make it tonight too. Things have just been so crazy.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing: is your gift is going to help you do the 400 this month.
Oh, I hope so.
Yes, because I want you to get that watch.
Oh, I'd like that. You know, I got to tell you, my son, they were over having dinner with me, and I had one of the minis of the JF9 blue, and I had him, you know, try it, and he's like, yeah, he says, that's not bad and stuff. And they're getting ready to go to Tennessee on the 23rd. So he said something, he goes, well, can you buy the minis? You know, and I said, well, I don't think we sell the minis, you know, you get them as a gift with purchase and stuff. But he actually I let him take the little mini that I had gotten as one of my gift things and take it with him so he could take it through airport in his bags and stuff, because it's the nice size and it's not going to be them saying, no, it's too big, you can't take it.
Exactly.
So that's a good point, though, for people traveling. You know, Jafra should consider selling some of the minis, you know, during travel periods, you know, maybe not all the time, but during travel season, sell the minis, you know, or do more, do all of the fragrances as a mini with a purchase, gift with purchase.
Well, Cathe has some good news to tell you about the minis. Cathe, when can we get usually are the minis available?
Usually only at Christmas. They come out at Christmas usually, but
the special offer, the VIP offer.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the page.
And Yvette, let me tell you this while she's looking for it. If you want a VIP offer and I place another $400 retail order, or Cathe, if you want it, because we know you're moving toward VIP, then we could purchase it for you. So Cathe, tell her what it is. And oh, by the way, do you have your 2 brochures with you?
My 2 brochures. I've got my action and my July brochure. Yeah.
Oh, get a point. 2 points. Woo!
Okay, it's on page 16 in the action brochure.
Okay.
And it is unfortunately for VIP only, but like Sara said, you know, we can wheel and deal here. But it's a summer sampling set. It's $43 and you get 4 women's fragrances that are minis, 4 men's fragrances.
4. It's you choose either, you can choose 4 different ones. You don't get all of them.
Oh, okay.
Because I ordered it. Yeah.
But you don't have to do, I thought you had to do 4 women or 4 men, but you just pick 4.
Yes.
Okay. And then you get a free Jafra Suncare item. That's also a mini.
Oh, I like that.
And then you have your choice of one of 3 lipsticks as well. And you get all of that for $43.
Retail.
That's a good price.
So then,
2%, it's half of that.
Okay.
yeah. So, yeah, so you can, I'm just going to tell you both about me. I think Cathe already knows this. You should always text me if I tell you something. Say, remember, Sara, I want that special. And you might even pick out what you want out of the special. So if I'm placing an order, I don't like, if you want it, mine, I ordered all the women's. I think I might have the men's from the holiday thing. So if I have that, I can let you know. And they're actually a larger quantity. What's the quantity in those, Cathe? It's, you get more,
I don't know. I can't read it.
1.5 ounces. Oh, it's 0.51 or 0.24. And I think the other one, I don't even know what's in those little ones.
Those are real little.
Yeah, they're really little.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, send me a text so I remember, because trust me, I might forget any minute. Anyways, so let's go ahead and do the recognition first, because I know all our VIP winners are going to, consultants are going to be watching this. So as I mentioned, Cathe, woohoo, Cathe, woo! And then we got Norma Perez, we have Karen Riley, we have Tanisha. Oh my gosh, I just forgot Tanisha's last name. It's a good last name. And then we also have my Spanish consultant, and trying to think if there's anyone else. But the good news is that this month starts the new, I'm going to call it quarter, to earn the watch. So it's 400 retail each month starting in July, then it'd be August and September. And then in November, when you place your $400 order, you get the gift in your order. So it's really cool. So that is a great goal. And that's what we're working toward is we're going to be focusing on talking about getting more customers and sampling and the things you can do to increase your clientele, so that will happen on a monthly basis.
I would like
How does that sound? Okay, good. I'm good. We're saying the good things. We told you about the fragrance offer, and so that's it for now. So we're going to have more things coming. So we wanted to talk about the products, and have any of you seen or received any kind of advertisement talking about Christmas in July?
No.
From any companies? Okay, well, I actually have, and it's a common thing, Christmas in July, because, there are great offers all the time instead of waiting to the last minute. So what we're going to be sharing some of these offers where you can start thinking Christmas in July. And it's not just about holiday gifts. It's also about all the celebrations that we have. So it would be, for example, what design of celebrations do we have?
Birthdays.
Okay, there's birthdays. Everybody has a
anniversaries.
Birthday. Yesterday was mine and Jim's 43rd wedding anniversary. So
congratulations.
We've actually been together 49 years because we dated since we were 16. So we had 6 years of dating. So
I'm so glad you said that. This is my wedding anniversary this month on the 22nd.
Woohoo!
And if you hadn't reminded me or told me about your wedding anniversary, I might have forgotten mine again.
And then how many years?
21 years for Jose and I.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And then Cathe had, I don't know, you had 20, almost 30 something with Brian?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if I bridge my time with my first husband, would have been 55 years.
Hey, you got us beat, girl.
Yeah. Yeah, but mine was in 2 parts.
That's awesome. I have to tell you this little thing. My girlfriend, Debbie Yingling, which you don't know her yet, but you'll be seeing her in pictures. She is going to be my roommate since Cathe can't go to the Palm Springs seminar. She's going to be one of my roommates. And we were talking about how good everybody looks in Jafra. And I said, when I was in junior high school, which is kind of wild, maybe even before that, maybe fourth, fifth grade, I remember seeing a picture of, oh my gosh, I just went blank. Oh gosh. She was really good friends at the end with, it'll come to me. But I remember seeing a picture of her. Who did your mom always say I look like? Okay. Anyways, and seeing a picture of her, and she was an actress in a lot of movies, and she was really good friends with Michael Jackson, and she was gray at the end. She got kind of big.
Liz Taylor.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. See, I can't even remember. That's why you got to text me. So, anyways, I remember seeing an article. Now, remember, I'm like, 12, 13 years old. And it was Elizabeth Taylor in different pictures. And basically, she looked younger and younger and younger, except at the end, she started looking kind of old because she got out of shape and she let her hair go gray. But it really put a big impression on me that, we can look better as we mature. We don't have to look like we're getting old. And, us women now, 60 is the new 40 and whatever, whatever our age is, we're getting younger. So, and I'm 39 again, in case you guys were wondering. Actually, I'm 39 for the first time. I never turned 39. I kind of skipped that year. And so my girlfriend goes, "Oh, Sarah, you're 39. I said, "Okay, I'm claiming it this year because I never claimed it." So anyways, that's the good news. And we have amazing products that just keep getting better and better. And talking about products that keep us younger longer, like the Defy that makes us look 10 years younger, or the Revitalize 5 years younger. And so there are going to be some changes in our product line. I know Norma sent out a reminder for you to do the survey, but the Luna Bright, that's the one to even out in the skin tones, the brightening serum. That is going to be discontinued. And what happens as Jafra develops more new products and better products, they try to keep our product line to about 500. So based on the quantity that's ordered, that's how they make those decisions. And so this Luna Bright serum is really the biggest one that's ordered, and I use that one every single day. So I'm really glad they're keeping that. And then the Boost, which that replaced our Advanced Dynamics, that is only the yellow line is going to continue, and they're going to keep the micellar water and the wipes. But the white line of the Boost, which I think is for the oily skin.
No, the white line is for dry and sensitive.
Yeah, so then the other line probably was the more popular. So that's the only thing we're keeping. And then did you ever try the Precious Protein?
I have some. I haven't tried it yet. I got some of the Precious Protein hand stuff for the hands, but I haven't tried it yet.
Okay, make sure you smell it. It is on clearance, and we're all like, why is this on clearance? And then it is going to be one of those products that it actually has been a product since the very beginning, right, Cathe? Yep. It was in a glass container, the Precious Protein oil, and it is going to be a product that's going to be more of a come out seasonally. And so there is going to be, if you listen to that, the explanation working with Andrea, there is going to be something coming out that's so exciting, it's not going to matter. We're not going to get really upset, but it will come out seasonally. So when it does, you want to stock up if it's something that you or your clients use. So if you're interested, then it is on clearance right now. Okay, Cathe's going to explain the Suncare because there is a clarification. So that's on page. Let me get it. Was it in the very front?
Is it of the action?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's not in the action.
No, it's in the regular brochure.
Okay.
Yes.
It's on page 10.
Thank you.
And I don't know if you noticed it, but when this came out, I'm like, so what are they talking about here? I don't see any great bargain here. And that was because they made a mistake. The special is supposed to be that you get both of those 50 plus Suncare, and then you get the the other one, the spray, you get that free. So you got all three of them for $36, which
Okay.
is a pretty good deal.
So where it says choose one face protector, you get both of those.
You get both of them plus the spray
Okay.
Suncare also.
Okay.
So I mean that works out to $18 at 50%. That's $6 a piece for Suncare. That's
Yeah.
like unbelievable, because I don't know if you've looked in the stores at Suncare, but it's very expensive. So to be able to purchase those for $6 a piece is a real bargain. And I don't know if you want me to go into the Suncare at this point.
Yeah, yes, please, because we missed recording that.
Can I say something real quick about
Yes.
the Suncare?
Sure.
I don't know, about a week ago, I accidentally dumped boiling water on my hand
Oh,
and my wrist. Now, luckily, I was at the sink, and my brother's an EMT, and when he had gotten boiling water put on him, and we went to the emergency room, the doctor had said, what most people don't realize is you need to start putting cold water on it and keep it on there until the burning stops. Because
right.
if you don't, then your skin keeps burning. So I just left my hand and my wrist under the cold running water for 15 minutes. That's how long it took to get it to stop burning. But when I stopped, it just looked like my arm and my hand had gotten sunburned. And I didn't have any aloe vera oil or anything. So Norma had suggested using the After Sun product that we have here, the After Sun lotion.
Right.
And that worked really, really well on my burn.
That's
I
great.
mean,
Wow.
it soothed it, and it smelled nice too. So
Yeah.
I got to tell you, if you burn your hand, keep it underwater until it stops burning, and then put some of this stuff on it.
That's
Mhm.
great. That's a good testimonial. Be sure to share that with your clients.
Yes.
Oh, I will on that one. I'm not even peeling or anything from the burn.
That's
Also,
wonderful.
That one's only $18 on sale. So
Yeah.
that's on sale this month as well.
Excellent.
So we talked a little bit about the Suncare products last month, but since we weren't able to record it, we thought we'd tell you a little bit about it again. The Suncare is reef friendly, and to a lot of people that doesn't mean anything, but to also a lot of other people, it means a lot. You know, everybody's into the green thing and protect the environment. And our products are reef friendly. So, you know, we want people to know that. 90% of the damage that you do to your skin is done by the sun. And it started a long time ago when you were little. And what you see on my face at 75 years old is the result of 75 years of sunning, and especially about 10 years of laying out baking my body. So
What age were you when you did that, Cathe?
like probably between 30 and 40.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, you know, it's the worst possible thing that you can do to your skin is lay out in the sun. And it is for both UVA and UVB protection. And the way I remember the difference between the two, the UVA, I say, is for aging, and the UVB is for burning. So it protects against both of those, the UVA and the burning. It's oil free.
It's what free?
Oil free.
Okay.
It's not sticky. There's no residue on your skin. It's free of oxybenzene, and oxyoxate. And the oxybenzene and the oxyoxate are what destroys the coral reefs. So if you go to Florida, or I mean, not Florida, Hawaii or Australia, you cannot use sunscreen that have those products in them. And ours
Wow.
do. And
So
also,
can you repeat those words? Oxybenzene and oxyoxate. Oxate. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if in the last couple of days you've noticed that Johnson and Johnson has recalled a lot of their Suncare, and because it has benzene in it.
Oh, I hadn't heard that.
And benzene is poison. That's why it destroys the coral reefs. So
oh my gosh.
they said that it somehow got in their product accidentally. But
Oh
I
yes.
I don't know
Of
how that
course.
happened. But anyway, it's also water resistant for 40 minutes.
Oh.
So you know that you should put on your sunscreen before you go out in the sun, at least 15 minutes before you go out in the sun. And this is good for 40 minutes in the water. All of our sunscreens are 50 or 50 plus. There's fewer ingredients in there. If you look on the jars and the tubes, it doesn't have a list, you know, like that long of everything that's in there. It's halal, vegan, and gluten-free. And it's free of parabens and forget what the other things are. Flatalates. I don't know what that is, but in case anyone asks you. And I did a little research by going online to the FDA just to see what they have to say about sunscreen. And they say that 15 minutes to a half an hour before you go outside, you apply it. You should reapply every 2 hours or after you go swimming. And we talked about.
What did you just say? How many hours? Apply 15 minutes before, and then what was the other thing?
Reapply every 2 hours.
Okay, reapply every 2 hours.
And after swimming.
Okay.
And somebody asked how long this stuff is good, because those of us that sometimes have stock, you're like, okay, is that stuff any good anymore? And according to the FDA, they are required to keep their original strength for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
So if you have leftover sunscreen on your shelf, you can feel okay about, you know, using it still.
Yeah, that's great. I love that info.
I also listened to a video by Cheryl Kay. I don't know who she is, other than she's been on TV and been on all kinds of radio shows. Do you know who she is?
Is it Kay or Kate?
It might be Kate. I don't know. But anyway, she's like a well-known person. And she pretty much said all of the same things that we say about our skincare. It's the biggest difference in people's lives regarding skincare is staying out of the sun. And I can attest to that. I have a cousin who is retired now, but she was a PE coach in Florida her entire career. And last week she had part of her nose taken off because sun damage, melanoma.
Oh my gosh.
So she's had to have she had to have a skin graft, and hopefully they'll make it look normal. But basically, she lost the end of her nose. So, you know, people think, you know, don't be such a baby, but you really do need a sunscreen.
Well, melanoma is no joke. My cousin died from melanoma.
Yep.
You know.
I have a college roommate that died from melanoma as well.
Yeah, it's not a joke. It's something serious, and people don't, you know, think it. Oh, it's just these little sunspots. It's nothing to worry about.
Right. Also, you know, there are people that say, well, all of our skincare products, our moisturizers have an SPF of 30. So why do we need another sunscreen? And basically the 30 is for as you're walking around, you know, like you might be running errands or what, like, you know, that 30 protects you. But if you're actually going to be out in the sun, you're going to be gardening, you're going on a hike, you're going to the beach, any of those things that you're going to be out there for any length of time, you need a sunscreen, and a 50 plus is the best.
And Cathe, you told us something about the amount you're supposed to use when you apply it.
Oh yeah, you should be using a shot glass size of product to cover your whole body. That's a lot of sunscreen.
That's an ounce.
Now, you know what? I saw something just today. I don't know if it was an email I got from something else or from Jafra, but it was saying for body coverage, it should be 2 golf ball size amounts.
Oh.
1 golf ball for the top half of the body and 1 golf ball for the bottom half of the body. And for the face, it should be a nickel size. So basically like half a teaspoon to cover your face. But I wondered about that shot glass because I had heard that too. And it's like, okay, so when they said a golf ball for the top half and a golf ball for the bottom half, it's like, okay, that makes more sense because you're covering the entire body.
Yeah.
With 2 golf balls. Okay, that makes more sense than the shot glass for like just, you know, your arms and neck and stuff, you know, and chest, you know.
Well, when you figure, I mean, a whole ounce of product they're telling you to put on, you know, that should be a good thing for us because we should be selling a lot of sunscreen.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think anybody ever puts that much on.
No.
Well, it's, you know.
I have a quick question. How does it do if it gets left in a hot car?
I don't think it affects it, but you know, anytime you want something to endure, you want to keep it at room temperature. You don't want to get too hot or too cold. So, you know, over time, I know I just found him. Can you tell her I can't talk? Sorry, my daughter's calling. Tell her when I'm done with my meeting at about 7:30ish. Anyway, so she, I found an the previous before the one we have, Jafra, and I'm like, oh, trash. So, you know, what I've noticed about products I've had for a long time, even if you haven't opened them, they still might be fine, but they lose like their fragrance. So I had, you know, if I have like a body lotion or a body gel, you know, a bath gel, they'll lose their fragrance. And it doesn't mean you can't use it. I just add essential oils, but that's something to think about if we're trying to resell something. And of course they can't open it. You know, you can't.
Well, no, I'm trying to decide if I need to nag at my husband to get the sunblock that I gave him on Sunday when him and his father went to the Dodger game.
Yeah.
If I need to nag at him to get it out of the car and bring it in the house now, or if I need to just buy a new one.
Well, you know what? It'd probably be good. It's not.
It's gonna.
We're not in a. Yeah, we're not. We in Oxnard, not Cathe. Cathe's a lot hotter, but in Oxnard, it's pretty mild. Although it does get really hot inside the car when it's all closed up. But you know, I think if it's out of the sun, it's a good idea to keep it because usually a lot of times I run out and then or don't know I'm going to be out for a long time, or so it's nice to have it. And if you're using it like we're suggesting, it shouldn't last forever, right?
Yeah.
So it would probably be a good idea to keep one in the car and then maybe keep one in the house.
Okay, so he could probably keep that one because he's out and about on the weekends.
It's bad. You can tell if it's bad if it's runny. If the consistency has changed, so now it's real liquidy, it's probably shot.
Well,
this one's the spray on one.
Oh, yeah. So that's not good. But you know, heat will. It's like water. You know, when it's frozen, it's solid. But heat will thin things out a little bit. But you're probably talking more of the super separated watery.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm talking specifically about the Suncare. The other stuff, body lotions and stuff, that's fine. But,
Yeah.
you know, the Suncare, it's not worth the chance of you getting burnt to, you know,
No, you're
crisp.
right. You're right. And did you say a half a teaspoon for the face?
Yes.
That? Okay.
Yes.
Man, we're getting smarter by the minute. I love it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Anything else you're going to share, Cathe?
Not on that. My time's
Okay.
up.
Okay, so hold on real quick. So on page, I think it's right now only, no, it is, if you, in the brochure on the color products, we want to talk about a couple other specials. One special is royal jelly, and there's a killer deal on the royal jelly. That's on page 24. And if you have people that have used Jafra in the past, our previous clients that have used Jafra in the past, they love this. We call this the original, the Royal Jelly Advanced, but then we have the original, which is the one that came out originally. So I know it sounds crazy, but that's, yeah. But the and the new Advanced does have the cell span complex. And so that's what makes it unique. It actually intensifies the benefits of the royal jelly. And then, of course, we have the even more advanced with the Revitalize, and then even more advanced with the Defy. So, but royal jelly is amazing, and people know it. And if you did your job well as a consultant, they know if they could only buy one thing, they should have royal jelly. And that's why they hosted parties and all of that. So there is the 1 ounce royal jelly, and the hand treatment, which is $64. That's a $35 savings. So we're talking $32 each. And that royal jelly advanced by itself, I think is 70 or 70, a little over 70. And the body complex, which I absolutely love, it is 2 for the price of 1. So it is $67. So you're only paying $33.50 each. And Cathe's going to share with us about how she took advantage, how she sold this to one of her royal jelly lovers, and what she did in sampling to increase her sales. So take it away, Cathe.
Okay. We talked last month again about sampling, and on page 21 in the action, there are products available to sample for us to buy. And they are the Defy. And you get 15 sachets for $7. And the sachets have the cleanser, the serum, and the moisturizing cream.
Yeah, so it's the 15 of the sachets, but 5 cards.
Right.
Okay.
That always confuses me. That's why I had to clarify it in my own brain.
Okay.
Thank you for that one.
And I had a customer that purchased, well, when she called me, she wanted to purchase the $64 Royal Jelly special. And she's a longtime Royal Jelly lover. So I told her, you know, at the price that it is, she should probably get 2 because, you know, I mean, those 2 products alone are $102, and she's only going to pay $64. So for $128, she could get 4 of them. So I talked to her about getting 2 sets of those. And then I told her, I said, you know, the Royal Jelly Body Complex is the only thing that ever works for me for alligator legs. And I don't know if you guys get alligator legs or not, but I live in the desert and my legs get so dry. They really do look like alligator skin. And this Royal Jelly Body Complex is the only thing that I've ever used that will take that away. So, you know, I never stop with a customer until they say, okay, enough. Because, you know, you're calling me and you're ordering something and I'm just trying to help you save money or to help you see something that you can really use.
And you're being a consultant.
Right. So I actually go on, and she actually did buy a couple other things. She bought a new powder and some other stuff. Anyway, when I delivered it, I gave her a sample. And I gave her a sample of the Defy. And she goes, you know me, I'm not going to change. Da, da, da. I said, yeah, I know you. You're stubborn. And we kidded about it, but I gave her the sample anyway. And she called me yesterday and said, are you ordering again tomorrow? And I said, yeah. And she said, well, could you order me that Defy set? So I'm like, okay. And that was again because of sampling. So if you're not sampling, it's a good idea. Every time that you deliver something to somebody, you should give them a sample of something they've never tried before. If they order skincare, give them a body care product. And I buy those little jars. I don't even know where I got them anymore, but you know, they're like this big and you can put little tiny samples in there of different products. So,
I have some of those. Those might be a good gift when we do our monthly drawings.
yeah.
What do you think, Yvette?
I think that would be a great gift.
I think you should
I
text
found a
that to
couple
me
of them.
too. Did you hear me?
I got a couple of them at Walmart, but I
Oh,
can't
okay.
find them there anymore.
Yeah.
So that would be a good one.
I know you can order them, like, you know, if you looked
Sarah,
on Amazon.
you can probably get them in Palm Springs. Somebody will have them.
Yeah, but
Either Sandra Gray or somebody.
text me. I want to earn those sample containers, Yvette.
Okay,
Okay, so Cathe.
I will do that.
Okay,
Good.
one other thing I have to say. On that same page, there's 3, you can purchase 3 Defy cream cleansers for $46. That is pretty amazing.
And that is commissionable,
Yes.
which means it costs you 23. And do you guys know the regular price of the Defy cleanser?
I think it's 20. I think it's 20.
31.
Oh, 31. Okay.
So 3 of them would be $93.
$3.
So we're paying 46 for 3. That means you're paying $15.32 each, and you could resell them for the 31, and that means that you just made 100% profit. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So sometimes, you know, when you buy these, it's like, okay, I'm going to invest, you know, a little bit of money because I'm going to make more. And, you know, this really helps to take off the eye makeup too. Sometimes I don't get all my mascara off with my eye makeup remover because I'm trying not to rub my eyes so hard anymore. So it really does a great job. I love it. Absolutely love it.
You know, Norma.
Go ahead.
Right, Norma was telling me one time, we were talking about like when we're watching TV at night and, you know, for being lazy or if I don't want to have to go from my room to the bathroom to clean my face, I like the Defy cleanser because you can tissue it off. Yes. And Norma was telling me what she does is when she's sitting there watching TV, she'll use the cleanser and she says she loves it because it takes off the mascara and everything. But then she'll use the boost wipes to clean off the Defy cleanser.
Yes.
And it's like, you know, I like that. And I started doing that and it's great. And then you can put the, you know, whatever serums you want on at night if you use them or just your moisturizers. And it's like, I like that. And it saves water too because we're in a drought. So see, we're saving water at the same time.
Good point.
Good selling
and cleansing our face.
Good selling point.
One other thing I wanted to say about the sampling, no, not about sampling, about the Royal Jelly and the Royal Jelly Body Complex. We talked about that. One of them is 67, the other is 64. That comes to $131. Divided by 2 at 50%, that's $65.50 profit. So if you can sell one of each of those, you have enough money to pay for conference. And do you want me to do the conference thing right now?
Wait, before you do conference, there's something else about sampling. So we're going to do a challenge because I know Yvette loves free stuff and gifts. And, you know, I'm not opposed to requesting certain gifts. So I'm going to show you something, Yvette. How do you like this?
Is that a
Do you like
reusable
this?
bag?
Yes. Do you like it?
Oh, I like that. I love reusable bags.
Okay. Well, a
The
reusable
purses
bag
I'm
does.
not so keen on, but reusable bags I love and I go nuts for.
Okay. So tell her how she can earn it, Cathe.
We're asking you to do sampling. And what we're
This
gonna
is
do,
look.
yeah, we're gonna ask you to give away 5 samples. And with each sample, you're just not gonna give it out. We're gonna ask you to give it out, number 1. Number 2 is to follow up. So whoever you give it to, you need to follow up with them. And, you know, tell them when you give it to them, I'd like to call you in 3 days or whatever it is, you know, and get their phone number right there and then. Have them put it in your phone. You put their number in their phone. Exchange numbers like that. And then share the results with us at the next meeting.
Yes.
And
So,
I have a question about that too.
okay.
Okay.
You said
Go.
the boost line, they're doing away with the white one, but they're keeping the yellow, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I have boost yellow little sachet things. And I wasn't sure if I should still use them as samples if they're doing away with them. So that clarifies. But also, several months ago, in one of the, I don't know if it was on this one, but they were showing a list of questions that you could ask them after giving them the samples. Well, what about this? And what about this? Like when they say, mark off, you know, what your skin issues are and what you want dealt with. My sister-in-law, she says she's happy with the skincare line that she gets from Trader Joe's, you know, and that's fine. So I figured she would be a very good one to send a sample to and say, how do you feel about this one compared to yours? What is it you like, or this or that? But I'd like the set of questions because I'm going to send her some of the samples because she's in Montana. So I'm going to send her the samples and say, because you are happy with your line, you're a good one to tell me why you like this versus this, or what it is about this one that appeals to you, or different things. So, you know, if you can answer these questions for me, so I know what kind of questions to ask her are the best questions.
That's a good idea.
Should
And
we
then
do a few? Should we do a few right now?
Yeah, but I'd also see if anybody has those questions, because there was a list that they had, an actual paper.
Okay. So a list of, I'll put that in the manager thing, list of questions to use with sampling.
You
Yeah.
know what? You could probably use the list of questions that were in the front of the book last month that were asking people, what is your skin like? Do you remember on the first page of the book?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but there were some other questions too that were on this list.
I'm wondering if it was in last month's action. I already put I don't have anything near me. I was cleaning up last night, but I'll look into that. And I did write it down, but you can always text me.
Okay.
Reminders, make sure it gets done. I'm
going to send some.
I'm going to go, Yvette wanted something. What was it? What was it? It may take me a couple days till it comes back unless you text me.
I'm going to send I've got one of those little trial things that Defy, where it's got like the cleanser, the serum, and the moisturizer, and the skin protector. I'm going to send to my sister in Washington and have her try it. You know, because they last for like 3 or 4 days. Say, okay, try this and tell me what you think.
Yeah, what I would say is I'd love your opinion. People want to give their opinion. Give me your opinion.
That's 2 of your 5 already. That's 2 of your 5 already.
Yep.
So ask for their opinion, and then set a setup date. But say, if you call me and tell me about it, because Cathe, tell us what happened with your girl.
Well, my customer called me when, you know, after she tried it. So I didn't have to follow up with her because she followed up with me. So my thing is, if you have a customer that actually follows up with you before you call them, and if you tell them at the time you give them the sampler, if you get back to me before I call you, I'll give you 10% off on your order, or whatever it is
Okay.
you choose to give them. It could be, 10% off on your one product, or it could
Or
be
you
10%.
can do 10, you can do 10% off of any of this line of skincare that you purchase.
Right.
Okay, I like that idea.
Yeah, because you know what? I need all the help I can get to encourage people to follow up with me rather than me always having to follow up with them. So
Yeah.
I love that's a great idea, Cathe. Excellent. So in order to get your gift, let me review. This is your gift. Your Jafra bag. This would be really easy for me to drop in the mail. And I don't have to put it together, just stick it in a thing. So we want you to do 5 samples. So get out 5 samples, follow up within 3 to 5 days, I would say, and then share the results. And if you will ask you to share it at the meeting, but I do want you just to send me a message to say, I did it. This is my results. I did 5, so that just to let me know that you did it. And then I can get your gift out to you faster. That's my goal, always, always. So anyways, do you like that?
I do. I have 5 people listed already that I want to talk to.
Yeah, and you don't have to stop at 5.
Oh
Just
no,
keep going.
I'll continue. Yeah.
Yeah, continue, because the goal is to get to 400. That's the goal, at least 400. So, okay. Now we do have, I want to pop back up to products. There's a couple things I didn't tell you about. So there is a new face powder. It's been updated and it is on special. And the reason we're bringing this up is because, sometimes we miss things, and I totally missed that it was new, and I was kind of mad at myself I didn't order one. So on page 43, it is tells you how to use it, and it is a new translucent loose powder. Translucent means that when you put it on, it would set kind of like the royal jelly powder, but it is you can get it in the different tones, and so I highly encourage you consider that. You can wear it under your makeup, or over bare skin. I know my daughter in Colorado, she's a really outdoor girl, and she likes just wearing it by herself just to make her skin look a little more even. And then also, since this is the season of giving, and there are a lot of gifts, on the very last page, page 58 and 59, you can choose 2 of the baby products for $25. Now, remember, if you're building your gift shelf or you're reminding your clients, hey, do you have any baby showers coming up? Do you have anyone? I mean, I just had, my niece is having a baby in August, and my other niece and her husband just had a baby last month. So it's nice to have them ready to give. So you can buy 2 for $25, and it does say no purchase limit. And what that means is that you can order any 2. You can order 2 of the same product. You can order any 2, and then you get the free on-the-go Jafra Daily hand sanitizer. So that is on page 58 and 59, and the purple one is the one with chamomile and lavender, and they say that's more for nighttime comfort and sleeping. And then the green, which was our original, has more of an uplifting floral bouquet, and you just can't stop smelling those little ones. They're so amazing. And then they have one piece of the Tender Moments, which is made with cocoon, I don't even know that, seed butter. And so that's pretty, that's a great, richer moisturizer. And that was in our Tender Moments. This was another line for the little bit older kids, or maybe someone with alligator legs, like my granddaughter, because she takes after Cathe and she needs a little bit richer cream. So, and it was so fun when I went to Colorado. I brought them each, when I visited them last time before they moved to Colorado, I said, hey, which one of these do you want? And I let them each pick out a Jafra fragrance. So I brought them each Jafra, their own little Jafra fragrance. They have all the bath and body care because I've supplied them with that forever. So it is really fun to give Jafra gifts. You can give a nicer gift. They're actually experiencing the product, and it is increasing your retail, which will help you to reach your goals to be a VIP. So it's really fun.
I have to tell you guys something.
Yes.
He's 10. Well, now he's 11. He had a birthday last week. And I had him for a week. He was at my house for a week. And he always likes to take a bath in my bathtub because it's a jacuzzi tub. And we turn the bubbles on and he gets them like sky high, you know. So he has a good time with that. But it was funny one night. He said to me, Nana, when do you order Jafra again? And I told him, and he says, well, I need some of that baby wash because I smell really good after I use that. So I said, oh, okay, I'll get you some. And he said, and you know, I'm getting older now. I think I need some deodorant too. So
That's
like,
awesome.
how funny. He needs the baby stuff and then he needs deodorant. You know, he doesn't know.
Of course. Next, he's going to be asking for a fragrance so he smells good for the girls at school.
Oh, well, you know, I was looking at the fragrances, and I like the Double Nature Wild.
Oh, do you?
I like that fragrance. And I was looking through the thing, and it was showing and stuff, and it was showing that as being a teen fragrance.
Right.
And I thought, well, I like it, so I'm gonna wear it anyways. But I was wondering, with the kids nowadays, they seem to be getting older so much quicker. My niece is like 9, 10 years old, so I'm like, all right, so if I'm going to get her a light fragrance, do I go with like a teen or do I go with one of the kid ones? Which one do you think between
I would go
if
with
she's 9 or 10?
Yeah, I'd get her like this
go
or something like that.
Which one?
Those ones like that are cupcakes or, you know, the teen stuff.
Yeah, yeah, we've got the baby and then we have the little girl and then we have the little bit older girl and then we have, I think any of those Double Natures are good because you want something light, a lighter one.
And they're only $19 right now.
What page are those on?
34 and 35.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, there's a couple of them that are in the clearance thing. The wild one that I like, and I don't know if it's Crazy or
all of the Double
one,
Nature.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah,
are in clearance.
Yeah, because they have them on special in the larger sizes, and I think that's why they're on clearance.
Oh, the smaller sizes are the ones on clearance?
No, I think it was a larger size that came out for a special offer. So I'm pretty sure, but don't, you know, you might want to check into that to be 100% sure.
Okay.
Talking about fragrances on page 4 and 5, there is, oh, wait, hold on. Page 4. Is this right?
No.
I don't know if that's the one Norma was talking about. I put page 4, but I don't think I'm correct. It's the one that has the fragrant, the gardenia. What page is that one? It's a little bit up. The gardenia blossom. I think I stopped writing in the middle of my.
I don't know what a gardenia blossom looks like.
Oh my gosh, it's.
And it was hysterical, that agenda you sent me.
I know. Hey, I promised I'd send it, but it's been one of those days.
It's on page 40.
Thank you. Oh, I wrote the 4. I just didn't write the 0. Thank you. Okay. So this is, you can choose one. And a lot of people like a fragrance that's a pure fragrance, not like a fruity blend or oriental blend. So this one is, there's the orchid blossom and there is a scratch and sniff on the orchid blossom. And then there is the gardenia blossom. And we also have the rose blossom. And you get a free lipstick. So you could actually choose one for 44 or two for 57. And it does say no purchase limit. So if you did have someone that likes, you know, if you want to get 2 of the gardenia blossom or rather than mix and match, you could do that. But if you think about it, half of 57 is 2350, 2850. As opposed to 44. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
So, that just like, it's suggestive shopping. Hey, do you do Christmas? Do you start shopping Christmas in July? Um, we have some great specials going on. I can start calling you every month and you can build your gift shelf. Do you have any birthdays? Just starting asking questions and suggesting until they say stop, like Cathe said. So anyways,
I know
I
my
think we
niece
hit
likes
all.
the orchid blossom.
There you go. So if she likes it, it's wonderful to give something you like to someone else. So you might call her and say, hey, it's on special right now. You can get one for 44 or you can get two for 57. So you have one for yourself and one as a gift for someone.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay.
So, okay.
Do you want me to go over the conference?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm going to make this quick because we're really out of time already. But if you haven't signed up for a conference, you need to. And remember, I said that the only thing you need to do is sell 2 of those specials, and you've got the money for a conference. So put it on your credit card, order those specials, sell them off, and then you'll have the money to pay for it. There's a $65 one and a $25 one. The $65 one you should sign up for because you get free gifts and you always get much more than $65 worth of gifts. So you're already ahead by buying that. The thing I like about it is they have special gifts, special speakers that do a really good job. Sara said she already heard the one lady and that
Bella.
she's pretty amazing.
Yes.
Also, the people that have the $65 sign up, they're going to be able to get a recording is going to be available of the actual event that's going to be available for 7 days, but only to the people that did this $65 thing. And tonight is the deadline. Midnight tonight is the deadline for the 65. So if you haven't decided to do it yet, make the leap, have faith, and just go for it because it's well worth it. You'll learn a lot and it's a lot of fun. They give away all kinds of stuff. I mean, really good stuff.
Yeah, you're going to get up to $200 worth of value in gifts and promos. And now, if you can't do the 65, at least do the 25. Today's the last day for the 65. So if you're doing the 65 plus, I am doing a district drawing for everybody that registers by today, since they extended it one more day. And all you have to do is just send me text me a message. I registered and I've got a list going. So just want to you don't want to miss out. This is really our thing that we do every, once a year. And Cathe and I were blessed to go to the one in February right before COVID hit. And we had so much fun. You always come home with lots of gifts. All the new products coming out, we're gonna get gifts of different products coming out.
Now, is this the virtual one?
Yes, virtual.
Okay.
And it's going for 3 days, but it's
I
like 2 hours.
I don't have to worry about you locking me out of the car again.
Yeah, there we go. Yes,
So
we got lots of stories. So, but just really, we don't want you to miss out. It's so amazing. It really is. It's going to make our little Feature Friday look pretty puny compared to the production they're going to do. And then on Saturday, they're going to actually finish up with the training earlier, and then we're going to do the awards banquet in the evening. Maybe they'll send us each a dinner. I don't know. I doubt it. I just thought that'd be fun. Oh, real quick, there is a new fragrance. You probably know about it. It is the one that is it's the nude with 2 U's. It's on the first 2 pages. It is for men and women. They call it unisex. It's got a really fresh fragrance. I actually gave one to my hairstylist today, the little mini, because I wanted her to, she's heading out to Las Vegas. And I said, well, this will be perfect. You can take it for you and your husband. And then So highly recommend that one. And then talking about youth and unisex, on page, go all the way to the back. And we are on page 52 and 53. Going back to college, anywhere you look, it's all featured. So think about it. For $54, if you know anyone that has a child going back to college or someone going back to college, they could get their shampoo, their conditioner, their deodorant, their shower gel, their body lotion. They can get all of that for $54. And that is our cost is 27, so it's 540 each or 1080. And just to let you know that it would be a great going back to college gift, but it is that Jafra's hair care, and one of the gals was sharing that it is salon quality. It's a really high quality. She's a beautician, and she was very impressed with it. So I just thought that was a great idea. You know, sometimes we forget these things that are available to us. And the last thing I'm going to say before Cathe cuts me off, because we said we're only going to 7:15. I am not going to be able to do the training from Bella. But what we're really trying to do for all of us is build our clientele and build the relationships. And what Bella is teaching is how to have an online presence. And as Cathe was sharing all those wonderful tips, if you want to do a reel where you go, hey, did you know Jafra Suncare? And then share some key things and make a reel. And I'm telling you, you're going to get a lot of hits. Reels are Instagram. So I just want to encourage you to just start doing more things, letting people know you do Jafra, getting your name out there, you know, letting them, you know, you're building your clientele, you're building relationships. And then as you build a relationship, there'll be people want to do business with people they know, like, and trust. So the more that they see you, not just put in the products, buy my product, but they get to know you, then they will want to buy from you and probably join your business. So talking about back to college, I started Jafra when I was in college and I was 18 years old. And it was I did work on the campus for minimum wage, which back then was $3 and something an hour, maybe $3.10 an hour. And it was so frustrating to me because I was working in an office filing papers. It was so boring. And when I started doing Jafra, my heart was filled because not only did I love the products, but I love people. And so it is a great job for people to have at college, or even to be able to have their own account where they can make money, maybe make enough money to buy their own products, or make enough money to have that extra, you know, whatever they need, whether it's $100 a month. And what I loved about doing Jafra in college is I could go out, have fun, earn more money in less time. I could schedule it around my classes and around my my exams or, you know, finals. It didn't have to work with a boss and all of those schedules. So there is a $10 kit right now. That is amazing. And all I'd say is give Jafra a try. There's nothing to lose. So that really wraps up our meeting tonight. We talked about all the great products available. We talked about the promotions, the back to college, focusing on helping them start a business or maybe a college personal care set. We talked about the number one priority right now today is registering for conference. We highly recommend the 65, but I'd rather you be there at the 25. Cathe, we've already shared lots of ideas on how you can pay for the conference. And then the sampling challenge, which of course is our, you know, do 5 samples, share your results, and get the Jafra bag. And then start with VIP this month, 400. Just keep that 400 in your mind, whether you're doing your personal shopping, replenishing your home supplies, filling your own gift shelf, or even selling through your sampling and following up with your clients. So thank you both for being here. Guess what, Yvette? You're the winner. Woo! So I already know you want
Thank
little
you.
sample containers. That's going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
your gift. I'll put that together. I have to go to the post office in the next couple days. I'll put some sample containers together for you. We appreciate you for being here. It was much more fun having you than it would have been just to have Cathe and I, because we know Norma. We promised Norma that we would go ahead and record this tonight. I'm starting to lose my voice. Appreciate you both. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, ladies, for a wonderful evening.
Oh, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Cathe, for all the sharing you did. We love hearing from you. And then I'll look forward to all your text messages.
And you will be getting them too.
Woo,
All right.
thank you.
Talk to you guys
Bye,
later.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.